Hello everybody, my name is Zukumar and this is Hotla Mode. Today on Hotla Mode, I don't feel like putting my camera on the tripod, so whatever, we're doing freestyle. If you have motion sickness, sorry about it. But today we're talking about Chanel. If you didn't know, fall 2017, space age Judy Jetson situation going on. Okay, so my first reaction to this is like, Brigitte Bardot meets Judy Jetson realness. Like, that was the vibe I was getting. I was like, okay, Daddy Carl was like, let's do some fun Chanel rocket ship. It was tough though. So the collection I know was held at like the Grand Palais as per usual. When the guests walked into the show, there was a big Chanel rocket ship. Waste of money, absolute waste of money. And then they started the show. The collection was alright. The thing is like about like me talking about the collection, overall just really boring and like Chanel. It wasn't really interesting. There wasn't like that many new silhouettes going on. It was more or less just like metallics mixed with like white and like, you know, just trying to make it like interesting and like technology, you know, like that other collection that he did that was so bad. Yeah, Carl just kind of did a version of that other collection, just made it like black, white, and Brigitte Bardot all over. Overall, I really usually love Chanel, and I also think Karl Lagerfeld does an amazing job of thinking about his collections. I will never ever forget the grocery store collection or the haute couture collection that followed that. Those were two of my favorite collections I think I've ever seen in my entire life. The grocery store collection, I think, because it was between the music and there was this amazing silhouette that he made and, you know, the atmosphere and the show, and it was just like a whole thing. It was a production. It was actually a really amazing production. And the thing is, when you do a fashion production, it kind of has to be like 110%. Has to be like really, really wow. Lately, the collections haven't been really, really wow. The shows haven't been really, really wow. This show was one of the shows that just has been sad. The Ritz-Carlton show was pretty bad, the clothing was bad, the models were bad. It just wasn't that good. And this continues to kind of be a bad situation. The clothing is like fine at the beginning, it's very Chanel silhouette, it's very simple, metallic-y white, and then it kind of moves into like more interesting colors that are metallic. It has interesting little wires. It has all these kind of like interesting little Chanel details. We get like some gloves, some finger gloves as per usual. And then it kind of goes into like all these different planets on shirts and jackets. No, don't do that. Waste of time. Nobody wants to see that. And then you just move into like the weird Chanel stuff that just like, what were we thinking? Are we just trying to fill the runway because we paid a lot of money for our rocket ship that we have to make look cool? We have to like keep the show going for a little bit longer. And that's kind of just what I feel happens. The accessories weren't that great. Some of the accessories in the past have been really, really fantastic. This just, I wasn't feeling overall. The collection is just kind of shitty. Carl just kind of is losing his thing, I think, and I think somebody else needs to come in. I think somebody with like new ideas and new thoughts and opinions and just an overall new way of looking at Chanel. I still think these shows and performances should go on because I think they're actually really fantastic and smart for the business. The business is made up predominantly of like makeup and fragrance and accessories, and I mean, you kind of need these big performances to kind of get the PR, and which I think is really good and smart, but like it needs somebody that can look at it a different way and do more things and do kind of cooler things, and I just think Carl's losing his touch. I think he's doing too much. So that's kind of it. If you guys enjoyed this, I know this one was really short. I'm sorry. It's just, I honestly can't even talk about this because there's just nothing interesting about it. It just was like, it's just like, people were like requesting me to talk about this and I was just like, I really don't want to because it's just like there's nothing for me to say. It's just shit. Like that's what it is. It's shit. We all know it. So sorry about that. If you guys enjoyed these types of videos, I will continue doing them for the future collections. Also, I'm going to be implementing some new types of videos coming very soon, so just watch out for that. And thank you guys for watching, and please hit me up on social media at Hotla Mode on Instagram and Tumblr. You can totally do that. I'd love that. Ask me questions on my Tumblr. Watch my videos on my Instagram. I just do it all. So thank you guys for watching, and TTYL.